Well, top of the morning to you. Today's Wednesday, May 31st, day 75 on the Appalachian Trail. So today we're leaving Mosey's place and we're heading to a campsite which is about 20 miles down the trail. So it'll be a 20-mile day. Supposedly the terrain, not a lot of elevation change. I mean, some ups and downs, but nothing major. Rocks for the first couple of miles and then they're supposed to let up, so that's good. So another absolutely gorgeous day. It looks like it's going to be a little hotter, but I mean, beautiful clear skies. When you're in the green tunnel, it's nice and cool. So awesome day. Anything happens, I'll let you know. So it looks a little hazy out there. This is our view of the morning. We're actually on a elevated platform here in High Point State Park. And you'll see there's the Veterans Memorial up there on the hill. And then you got like a 360, almost a 360 view. Again, my camera's not the best. I should have got a new phone. Check it out. The old school binoculars. I didn't know these things were still around. Still a quarter too. If I remember right, they were always a quarter. Oh, looks like there's some lights down there. They probably light up the monument. So that fire tower off in the distance is the one that we climbed. I think I got a picture of Kilroy up there. I don't know if that's Port Jervis down there, but that would be where Mosey's place is, if it is. I'm thinking it is. I remember going over that bridge when she was driving us around. So Mosey runs a hostel. It's about 6 miles from High Point State Park. She's actually in Point Jervis, New York. High Point State Park's in New Jersey. But she's like right on the point of New Jersey, Pennsylvania, and New York. And anyway, she is a fabulous lady. She picked us up at High Point, brought us home, we showered, did our laundry, got our bunks ready. Then she took us to Walmart so we could resupply. Well, I didn't really have to resupply because I had new shoes and a resupply package sent to her place from Ashley and Jill. And then, but I did go to Walmart and stock up on honey buns and junk food, chocolate milk. And then we went first on the way home from High Point State Park, we stopped at Dairy Queen. I got a banana split, and they had actually hard ice cream. So it was actually a delicious banana split. But they don't have the boats at Dairy Queen anymore. But anyway, so then after Walmart, we went, where did we go eat? Oh, we ordered Chinese takeout. So I got a combination platter, sesame chicken. And I ate all that. Ate a bunch of honey buns. Ate a bunch of junk food. So this morning after breakfast, and she cooked bacon, eggs, and home fries, coffee, juice, and I had a yogurt and a grapefruit that I had bought. So I weighed 162 after eating. So doing pretty good to keep the weight on. Also, my pack weighs 168. So I think I've got an extra 8 pounds of food in there. So I got some eating to do. You know, I can tell you, you can feel the difference between a 30-pound pack and a 38-pound pack. It is a big difference. So, good thing we don't have a lot of elevation today. All right, anything comes up, I'll let you know. So today I got my new shoes. They're exactly the same model and size of my old shoes. But I also am trying not putting any bandages or moleskin or tape on my toes. This is probably the first time in 2 or 3 weeks, maybe even more, that I've tried this. So my toes are feeling good, so I figured I'd give it a whirl. And we'll see how that goes. But so far, so good. Even through some of those rocks. So, all right. Oh, and K-Dog was at Mosey's place. K-Dog, I mean, I kind of hooked up with him a little bit right after Lady died. So what was that? 6 weeks ago? And we hiked a bit together. He's actually from Northampton, Massachusetts, which is up near the northwest corner. So it was actually good to see him. He was taking a 0. So it was actually good to see him there, catch up and stuff. And he's doing good. He started out, like, it's funny because he was doing like 20-mile days, but he's actually cut back a little bit. But he said this was his first 0, so he's doing good. And he started the day before I did. So anyway, it was just kind of funny where you run into somebody you haven't seen in weeks, and there they are. But it was good. It was actually good seeing them. Well, we're getting closer to New England. You can tell from the stone walls in the woods. Okay, I know I photograph or videotape a lot of the trail when it's in some interesting area, but I would say 90% of the trail is like this, where basically you're going through the woods on a trail. I mean, the fields, those are rare. You know, the boardwalks, those are rare. So I just taking a video of this because this is normal. I mean, obviously in Pennsylvania, the thing is full of rocks. New Jersey had some rocks in the beginning, but I think we're pretty much through most of the rocks. And what Mosey says is now we start getting into the roots. So, but you can see that it's actually nice and shady. I mean, there's intermittent areas where you're getting some light through the trees, but it's mostly nice and shady, and it's cool here. Bugs aren't bad. I mean, the bugs were bad when you stop and setting up your tent the last few days. They've been, well, not at Mosey's place, but when we were setting it up the night before that. But anyway, just wanted to give you a feel for this is 90% of the trail right here. Of course, when you're going up and down the mountains too, it's not all level like this. I guess I should videotape some of that. But anyway, here you go. You know, it's amazing how quickly the cobwebs get rebuilt along the trail. Because I know that Kilroy, K-Dog, Trudge, George, they're all ahead of me. And yet, I'm just clearing cobwebs with my face this whole way. So you would think that, like, you know, they're only about probably less than an hour ahead of me. I got a later start than they did, but just amazing how quickly they, whatever's the spiders, I guess, are spinning their webs across the trail. It's funny, you really don't think of New Jersey as being so beautiful and having farmland like this. So here's some rare footage of Boardwalk, but I really think it looks nice. I'm gonna get a mix today. So here's a little trail magic, some water. So stock up. You know, I gotta say, New Jersey's got to be some of the most scenic and beautiful parts of the Appalachian Trail. Or maybe it's just that after that hell, which is known as Pennsylvania, it just seems that way. All right, so somebody left this sign saying that the swamp is flooded and to take the temporary route. I kind of see that it was written 4/1/23, I guess, and then 5/17. I don't know. Anyway, I think what I'm going to do is, because we haven't had much rain, I'm taking the swamp route. And then I'm going to, if worse comes to worse, I'll just turn around. Because from what I understand, this boardwalk goes for like 1.5 miles in the swamp. Houston, we have a problem. So it does look like the swamp is flooded. And I don't know if I could actually make it across that. Maybe, maybe not. Alright, so I made it out into the middle, and now I can see that this board is just floating, and so I'm going to get my feet soaking wet. I'm going back. So maybe if I didn't have brand new shoes on, I could have done it, but my feet would have gotten soaked. So I'm just going to go back, and it could have even gotten worse than what was right there, so who knows. So unfortunately, I wonder why it's flooded. There must be a beaver making a dam or something. Because like I said, we haven't had enough rain for this swamp to be flooded. Hey little guy, you waiting to cross the trail? Be careful. Well, I just saw a bear. Kilroy was ahead of me, and he told me that he saw a bear at 1357.4. So when I got to 1357.4, I started looking, and about 1357.5, all of a sudden, a bear took off from the trail. I'd say it was a small one, probably an adolescent. I would say it's probably 150 pounds, maybe. It didn't look like a baby, but didn't look like a mama either. So I yelled, hey bear, a few times, just to make sure there's no other bears around coming to get me. So, Appalachian Trail, see a bear? Check. Well, we're really getting it all in New Jersey, I'll tell you that much. Check out this boardwalk. Yeah. Thank you, camera.
Hot condition.
Yeah. All right. We'll see ya. We'll see you at the ice cream place. I'll try to save you some.
Thank you.
Yeah, wave to my fans. All seven of my YouTube subscribers. So we're off to get ice cream. There's an ice cream at a farm in a mile and a half. I was just talking to those folks from England there, and actually, I think they're from Australia. Maybe it's England. Anyway, they're thinking of going as well.